Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney, we're into overdrive. When I end this transmission in 5 minutes, I'm going to the Texas state capitol. They're locked in a battle. The House has unanimously voted to tell the TSA they can't grope women and children and stick their hands on our pants. The Senate was threatened by the feds for a federal blockade to block all aircraft in and out of Texas if we don't do that. So I'm going to be down there in about 30, 40 minutes going to talk to my Texas state senators. Hope to see you in those offices. Yes, they're our representatives. Go talk to them. Congresswoman, briefly, what do you make of the power grab of the TSA?
Well, you know, this is absolutely outrageous that we are forced to literally take our clothes off in order to get on a plane. And now Chuck Schumer tells us that we have to take our clothes off or be groped by strangers at bus stations and other areas for transportation. So this is ridiculous. This is not America anymore. And that's what I say, you know, when our members of Congress are so removed from the issues and the needs of average, ordinary American citizens. We need change in a real way. That's what people thought they were voting for by when they voted for President Obama. And now I think ought to be a lesson for everyone that you cannot get the kind of substantive policy change that we need by merely going to the polls and voting for the same people.
I haven't seen the full Libya report, but is it true that you've now gone public with the fact that AIPAC, which is basically Israeli intelligence, came to you and said, we'll get behind you if you shift and basically bow down and sign a pledge to be a servant of Israel?
Yes. I'm really surprised about this getting traction so late, because this was actually the problem that I had when I ran for the first time in Congress in 1992. A fax came over my fax machine from AIPAC, and it was a pledge, and it had like 7 points on it. And one of those points was Jerusalem's the capital city. The other one was military superiority of Israel. The other one was continued economic assistance at, whatever levels Israel requests. And there were two other points. I can't remember them. And I refused to sign the pledge. I said, well, I haven't even gotten elected yet. Why don't you give me an opportunity to get into the office, let me study the issues, and then I'll see where our positions can coincide. That wasn't good enough for them. They wanted me to sign a pledge to all of those points and more before I even got into office. And then what happened is that when I refused to sign the pledge, then that's when I discovered that whether it's an environmental organization, a women's organization, a peace organization, didn't matter. Eventually, I got the question, did you sign the pledge? And since I had to answer the question as a no, then I didn't get any money.
So it's across the board, unbelievable, regardless of what your view is on Israel. This is a foreign country manipulating what's happening inside our nation. It's all part of globalist domination. In closing, you're there. How long will you be in Libya? And how do you see this ending?
Well, actually, I am about to leave so that I can prepare for a delegation, and hopefully we will be departing the USA very soon, like in the next few days, and I will have a delegation of about 15 to 20 people. So if there's anyone who is interested in going, Alex, you might want to come over here with me on one of the delegations. I would be more than happy to bring you.
I don't know if I have as much courage as you do now.
Yes, of course you
No,
do.
I know. I'd go. I'm pinned down here. I know Wayne Madsen's gone over there. Well, I would think about it. Folks can check out your Twitter, your MySpace. Just put Cynthia McKinney in, and it comes up.
And it'll come up.
Any way you slice it, ma'am, you've got a lot of courage, and you're a straight shooter, and that's why I admire you, and you're just an amazing lady, and I wish more men in this country were like you, and we wouldn't be going into slavery under this globalist tyranny. But thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thank you, Alex, for having me.
Let me say bye to you as we go to break here.